Hello students, today we are going to learn lesson number 2 inside computers, hardware and operating system. Look at this picture. Tejas, Jyoti and their friends and Moz are examining and opening CPU. In this picture, Tejas, Jyoti and Moz are open the CPU. CPU means Central Processing Unit. Computers are made of different electronic parts, so it's called a component of computers. Each component has a specific function. They all work together when a computer is operated. While some of the components can be seen from the outside, some are inside the CPU, cannot be seen. Some components are outside the CPU and some components are inside the CPU. Outside the component we can easily see, but inside the CPU component we cannot be easily seen. Look at the brain of the computer, the CPU. In our body part, who is the brain? Who is the main part of computer? Brain. But in computer, the CPU is the brain of the computer. Whenever we press a key, click on the mouse or start an application, we send instruction to the CPU. These instructions are executed by the CPU. Look at the other components. How can we know their details? Look at this picture. There are different components. Look at this picture. There are different components. How can we know their details? The lesson contains description of each of the parts. 1. It is the first number, it is the processor. Second one is main memory. Third one is hard disk. Fourth one is keyboard. Fifth one is mouse. Sixth one is power supply. Seventh one is motherboard. Eighth one is monitor. 9 one biochips. 9 pods. So first, can we see the details of computer's component after logging in? Yes, let us see how to view the components for Ubuntu and Windows OS system. For Ubuntu, click System Setting sub-menu from the taskbar on the desktop. Under System, click Detail, which show you the information related to the status of hardware and software of the computer. For Windows, you can right click the computer icon on the desktop and click Properties. Then after you can see your component of computers. The first, processor. Above picture you all are see the different components of computer. First we discuss processor, means CPU, Central Processing Unit. The work of CPU are executes program and give us command. This is the pictures of Ubuntu processor. The processor name is Processor Intel Core 2 Quad CPU Q8400 2.60 GHz into 4, and this is the processor of Windows 8. Hey, there are 4 processors in this computer. There are many details given about this processor. The processing of your instruction is shared between the 4 processors, just like you share work amongst your team members. What does 2.66 GHz means? This stands for 2.66 GHz. You know that mega means million and giga means billion and hertz it is a unit of measurement of the processing speed. Mega means million, giga means billions and hertz it is a unit measurement of processing speed. It means cycle per second. The CPU needs one or more cycles to perform an action. More cycle per second means that the CPU can process more instruction per second. It means MIPS. Then another full form of MIPS, million instruction per second. CPU can process instruction. The CPU, the full form of CPU, it means Central Processing Unit. It is also called a processor. Is like the brain of the computer. CPU also called the brain of the computer. It executes instruction given by a user or a application. The work of CPU is execute instruction given by a user. Processor. A processor speed is measured in a MHz means megahertz or a gigahertz. The higher the speed, the faster the execution of instruction. Processor speed is measured in megahertz and gigahertz. A CPU is generally 2-inch ceramic square with a silicon chip usually about the size of a thumbnail. The CPU is located inside the CPU box. Where is the CPU? The CPU is located inside the CPU box. Now, second one option. Primary memory. Primary memory, it is also called the main memory or a RAM. Main memory, primary storage area for programs and data that are in active use. Look at this picture. The memory of your PC is 2.0 gigahertz. Then Windows 8 for 2.0 gigahertz. RAM. RAM, it means the full form of RAM, random access memory. It is also called a main memory. RAM is used to store data, instructions that are currently being processed by computer system. RAM are used to store data. The instruction currently being processed by the CPU. The data is temporarily stored into the RAM till it's saved to the hard disk. The data in RAM is erased when the power is switched off. In the RAM, there the data storing temporary till it is saved to the hard disk. The data in RAM is erased if your power supply button is off, your light is switched off, then your all data are erased if you don't save then and there. Next, main memory. Main memory is used to store programs and data that are currently being processed. Main memory. A computer's instructions are stored in RAM, random access memory. For example, while using a word processor application to create a document or while using Scratch to create an animation. If you want to create a document application to create a document, for creating document you can use application, and if you want to create any animation you using a Scratch application. The corresponding instructions are loaded into RAM. All the instructions are loaded into the RAM. What does 1 GB mean? Let us first understand how computers store information. A computer store information into the binary format, binary system. Do you know what is a binary code? It means a computer convert a code to machine language to our language to binary language. It means 0 and 1. So 0 and 1, that is the value of the binary system. A byte. What is byte? Do you know? A byte is a group of 8 bits. How many bits make a 1 byte? 8 bits make a 1 byte. Just example, 0 or 1. So your code will be generated from byte 1010 1101. Next, KB. The full form of KB, it means kilobyte, is 2 raised to 10 bytes or 1024 bytes, means a megabyte. MB, the full form of MB is megabyte. MB is 1024 kilobytes. A gigabyte is 124 megabytes. The more RAM a computer has, the more data it can access quickly. This in turn result in faster execution of multiple tasks. With the use of RAM, the data can access quickly. This and your result given a very fast. By default, Ubuntu denotes memory in gigabyte or GIB. 1 GIB is equal to 2 raised to 30 bytes, while Windows denote it in gigabytes or GB. Though the GIB is closely related to GB, 1 GIB is equal to nearly 1.074 GB. Now, next topic, secondary memory. Previously we learned main memory. Here we learn secondary memory. Hard disks and removable storage are the parts of secondary memory. In this figure, you look at the size of disk, 15.2 GB. A hard disk of computer stores multiple types of data and application. The documents and content that a user create and save the software to operate the computer. An application like word processor, Scratch are all stored on the hard disk. If you are doing any work, then your all work are saved into your hard disk. The computer loads the instruction from secondary memory into the main memory as and when required. The amount of data and the number of programs that we can store on a hard disk. All the data are stored on the hard disk. The size of the disk, which is usually measured in gigabyte. The size of hard disk, which is measured in GB, means gigabytes. When we save data in an application, the content is written into the secondary memory. If you can write anything data into any application, your all content written into the secondary memory. Secondary memory. Secondary memory is the memory where the information is stored permanently. In the secondary memory, your all information are stored in permanently till it is explicitly deleted. If you are not delete anything, then it is stored in your secondary memory. But If you all are delete your record, so it is delete from your secondary memory. Information is moved between main memory and secondary memory as and when needed. All the information are moved from main memory to secondary memory. The data on hard disks and other secondary storage device does not get erased even after switching off the computer. If you write something and you save your file, your all record will be saved on your hard disk. If your light is going off, if your PC are switched off, then the record are stored into the hard disk. It does not get erased. We can also store data on CD, DVD, SD card and pen drive. So there are 4 the types of storage devices. The storage capacity of this device is usually not as much as that of a hard disk drive. Correct. These devices are called removable storage device. Why these 4 are called a removable storage device? Because if we want to remove from our CPU, we can easily remove CD, we can easily DVD from your phone, we can easily from our phone, we can easily remove SD card from our computer, we can easily remove pen drive. So this is called a removable storage device. They can be removed from the computer and carried to whenever required. If you want to take your pen drive, CD, DVD and SD card from any place, you can easily carry. The hard disk can also be removed sometimes. If you want to remove your hard disk, so sometimes you can easily remove. The hard disk, also called the hard disk drive, is the data center of the computer. Operating system, software and content created and saved by user are stored into the hard disk. All the record are stored into our hard disk. The hard disk is usually found inside a computer. If you want to see your hard disk, so inside a computer you can see hard disk. CD, DVD. CD and DVD are the external hard disk drive. SD card and pen drive are a removable storage device. This can be used to take a backup of important data. If you want to take a backup of your important data, you can easily take on your pen drive. They are also used to distribute and share information or transfer information from one computer to another computer. If you want to share some data to your friend, you can easily share your data with pen drive or CD, DVD. Thank you to listen me. Next lecture, I explain you